It is now time for Read Aloud 2. And the book that I have chose today talks about when you go out on a spring morning and what you will see, what different types of creatures you may see. Baby animals and baby insects are being born. So let's get started with our story for today. Let's take a look at the front of our book. The title of our book today is Play With Me by Marie Hogg Etz. The sun was up, and there was dew on the grass, and I went to the meadow to play. Remember, a meadow is a type of field. A grasshopper sat on a leaf of a weed. He was eating it up for his breakfast. Grasshopper, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leaped away. A frog stopped jumping and sat down by the pond. I think he was waiting to catch a mosquito. Frog, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leaped away too. I wonder why the animals or the creatures are leaping away. A turtle was sitting on the end of a log. He was just sitting still, getting warm in the sun. Turtle, I said, will you play with me? But before I could touch him, he plopped into the water. A chipmunk was sitting beneath the oak tree, shelling an acorn with his sharp little teeth. Chipmunk, I said, will you play with me? But when I ran near him, he ran up the tree. A blue jay came and sat down on a bog and jabbered and scowled the way blue jays do. Blue jay, I said, will you play with me? But when I held up my hands, he flew away. A rabbit was sitting behind the oak tree. He was wiggling his nose and nibbling a flower. Rabbit, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he ran to the woods. A snake came sneaking through the grass, zigzagging and sliding the way snakes do. Snake, I said, will you play with me? But even the snake ran away down the hole. None of them would play with me. So I picked a milkweed and blew off its seeds. Then I went to the pond and sat down on a rock and watched a bug making trails on the water. And as I sat there without making a sound, Grasshopper came back and sat down beside me. Then Frog came back and sat down in the grass, and Slowpoke Turtle crawled back to his log. I wonder why the creatures are coming back. And Chipmunk came and watched me and chattered, and Blue Jay came back to his bog overhead, and Rabbit came back and hopped around me, and Snake came out of his hole. And as I sat there without making a sound, so they wouldn't get scared and run away, out from the bushes where he had been hiding came a baby fawn, a baby deer, and looked at me. Look at the little girl's face. She seems very happy now. I held my breath, and he came nearer. He came so near I could have touched him, but I didn't move and I didn't speak. And Fawn came up and licked my cheek. Oh, now I was happy, as happy could be, for all of them were playing with me. The end. Play with me. So boys and girls, if you enjoy this story, you can find this particular story on other YouTube channels beside the one that I am going to send to you. So take a look at the book and talk to your mom or talk to your parents about the book. And parents, ask your children questions about the book. Ask them, what animals did they see? What was the little girl doing, or what was she thinking? Why was the animals running away? And why did they come back and play with her? Have a great day. Bye now.